Backrooms Remodeling Co. True order comes through furniture. Major group Backrooms Remodeling Co. The image displayed on screen is a digital recreation of the Backrooms Remodeling Co. insignia. Details were provided by the employee captain. Reputation Backrooms Remodeling Co. is a militaristic housing/remodeling company within the backrooms. They consist of pitch black humanoid entities who travel with the sole purpose of quote unquote remodeling or quote unquote improving areas of the backrooms, usually to catastrophic results and the splitting of a level into sublayers. Though only one of their task forces has been spotted and interacted with so far, it is known that more members exist. Their hierarchy structure is theorized to most likely resemble militaristic forces in the front rooms. It is unknown what their end goal might be, but we do know that their current objective is to revamp, redecorate, remodel, or otherwise improve the backrooms as we know them. Though their intentions appear in all aspects good, most of their current attempts towards doing so have ended in catastrophe and death. See remodeled levels below. Despite this, attempts to stop them from doing so have ceased for now to maintain peace within their military. Appearance Employees of Backrooms Remodeling Co. can be loosely categorized as humanoid, though how human they look varies between employees, ranging from completely human in appearance to barely recognizable as alive. See employee toaster. All of their faces seem to be almost completely featureless, with no visible mouth or nose, though they are still able to talk through unknown means and do not appear to need to breathe. Their eyes, however, are still visible as large white circles, which can express in more comical ways than normal human eyes. Each employee wears the same uniform, fitting specifically to their body type. These outfits consist of bluish light gray, buttoned, fitted trench coats with red paladrones on the shoulders, and worn over is a white apron, brown wool pants, black leather rain boots, a black belt over their trench coats, and a darker gray military beret with a metal badge insignia on the front. It seems the metal used for the insignia depends on the employee's rank, the lowest rank being copper, then silver, then gold. There are apparently higher stations, but the material used for their insignia badge is unknown. Behavior By all accounts, the employees that make up Backrooms Remodeling Co. are friendly and peaceful. No weapons have been used or carried by them, and it seems that they do not manufacture or store any of their base operations either. Attempts to communicate have been for the most part successful. It seems that their rank also plays a part in their cognitive function, as employees with a copper insignia are capable of significantly less speech than higher ranking employees, only able to say short phrases such as, "Sorry for the inconvenience, sir/ma'am." On the rare occasion that one of their employees dies or is damaged in some way, see Incident 112B, none of the other employees will seem to notice, as if in a trance of some kind. Upon pointing the incident out again to an employee, the employee will act with more hostility and attempt to remove whomever mentioned the incident as fast as possible. It is unknown if they acknowledge the damaging or incapacitating of fellow employees or simply cannot see it, though it appears reminding them of it makes them visibly confused and uncomfortable. Technology Backrooms Remodeling Co. has been seen using devices and tech that makes use of the somewhat fluid reality within the backrooms. Most of their utility involves either stabilizing or utilizing the instability of the surrounding reality, most notable of which are the reality fresheners that hung on their belts, which, when placed down, they effectively lock the surrounding reality and prevent the area from changing. Known employees goes by Captain, one of the most human looking employees, apparently a higher rank than others due to the silver insignia on their beret, and thus the leader of the group. Also is capable of the most cohesive speech, able to hold an entire conversation rather than simple phrases. Show interview log 2355, subject Captain. Begin log. Time unavailable. Interviewer Junior researcher Adam O'Brien. Interviewee Backrooms Remodeling Co. employee Captain. Junior researcher O'Brien turns the camera towards himself, apparently testing it. Turning it back to see Backrooms Remodeling Co. employees working on a section of level 0. Researcher O'Brien focuses the camera on employee Captain and begins to approach. Mumbling is heard from an apparently nervous O'Brien. Employee Captain notices O'Brien and puts out a hand to stop him from continuing further. Captain, please stand back, sir. There's important work being done. We're sorry for the inconvenience. O'Brien. I just want a word. It would be great if you could answer some questions for me. Captain looks back toward his team for a moment, then looks forward again, appearing unsure. Captain, I guess I have the time. Ask away. O'Brien, well, I was wondering what exactly you're doing here. Captain, well, that's easy. We're remodeling. Orders from the base are to revamp this place, so we're doing our part. O'Brien, okay, the camera pans downward slightly, showing Captain's belt with 3 of what looks to be air fresheners attached. What are those for? Captain, oh, these? That's an easy one. Reality fresheners. We use them to keep the reality locked in this region. We can't have it changing on us while we're working now, can we? O'Brien, any chance I could borrow one? Captain, nope. O'Brien, fair enough. You said something about a home base earlier. Could you describe that for me? Captain, oh, sure. Home base is just lovely. It's got a wonderful One of the lower ranking employees waves and yells towards them. Oh, I should get going. Nice talking to you. O'Brien. O'Brien is silent for a few minutes while Captain jogs away. No breathing is heard, as apparently O'Brien is holding his breath. He exhales and sighs. End log. Time unavailable. Goes by Penelope, less human looking than most, with 6 legs connected to the bottom of their torso, allowing them to walk much like a spider or ant. Seems to do the most errands running in the group and does the most menial tasks. Show interview log 2356, subject Penelope. Begin log. Time unavailable. Interviewer Junior researcher Adam O'Brien. Interviewee Backrooms Remodeling Co. employee Penelope. Recording starts with O'Brien lifting his camera towards Penelope. She appears to be painting a wall with a paint roller. O'Brien. Hi, I'm Junior Researcher O'Brien, here representing the Major Explorer Group. I'm here to interview you for our database, if that's okay. Penelope. She sighs and places the paint roller on the ground, leaving a white spot. She leans on it, sighing. Major Explorer Group. Sounds legit. I'm Penelope. She reaches out a painted white hand to O'Brien, apparently for a handshake. O'Brien doesn't recuperate, and she wipes the painted hand on her apron. What did you want to ask me? O'Brien. I just had a few questions about your organization. Penelope. Oh, don't get me started. We do all this work and the level ends up splitting apart anyway. You'd think we would have made some kind of way to fix it by now, but no. We remodel all these levels and we never get anything done. Honestly, I just don't think this remodeling business is for me. O'Brien, just need to ask some questions. Penelope, I could never leave though. Who's gonna take care of these dummies without me? It appears she's referring to the other employees. I swear, sometimes these guys are dumber than a hound, she sighs. Anyway, what were you asking me? O'Brien. Well, I have a few. Penelope. And you know what else? I get stuck with all the grunt work. Employee grunt is heard making noise in the distance, apparently in response. No, not you. Ugh, I'm always the one doing the most work around here. Captain just gets all the credit because he's in charge. O'Brien. Penelope. Don't get me wrong, Captain is sweet. He has good intentions. He's just a little on the dumb side. Though I guess you could say that about any one of us. You know, he once found one of your human candies on a body we were moving. I think he said it was a sneakers or something like that. We didn't know what he wants to do with it. He just keeps it in his pocket. Can't wait for the day when he gets in trouble with the higher ups for having it. O'Brien. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Penelope. Have you ever tasted human food? It's horrible. You have to like open the sticky packaging covered in blood, and then you finally get it out, and you can't even do anything fun with it. We tried to use a cookie for our frisbee once. Don't tell the higher ups we've been slacking. They'll have our heads for that. Anyway, we didn't. Once he escapes arm's reach of the employee, the camera drops. O'Brien is seen frantically running away, then running back and grabbing the camera before sprinting away once more. End log. Time unavailable. Referred to as toaster by the rest of the group. By all measures is simply an unplugged toaster that is carried around by the group. Doesn't seem to do anything important and may not even be alive. Show interview log 2358, subject toaster. Begin log, time unavailable. Interviewer, junior researcher Adam O'Brien. Interviewee, Backrooms Remodeling Co. employee, toaster. As the recording starts, junior researcher O'Brien is seen near a group of Meg guards that was sent along with him for protection. Laughing is heard as they apparently pressure O'Brien into talking to employee Toaster, eventually shoving him in that direction. O'Brien, all right, I'm going. I'll interview the damn Toaster. O'Brien is seen walking towards employee Toaster while complaining about the group he was sent with. Note, ask O'Brien to tone down the swearing on recordings like this. O'Brien, hello, sir, ma'am, Toaster, mumbling to himself. What pronouns do I use for a toaster? Speaking normally. I'm here to ask some questions. If you could oblige me, that is. No response from employee Toaster. O'Brien groans as his team laughs from afar. O'Brien, quietly. This is hopeless. Normal tone. Are you even alive? I'm talking to a fucking toaster right now. No response. O'Brien. Oh god, I was supposed to be an accountant, but no. Let's try to go to the back rooms, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Shy O'Brien, he'll agree to anything. Well, look at me now, he is shouting at this point. Both his team and Backrooms Remodeling Co. employees have noticed. Are you proud of me, Mom? I'm interviewing a goddamned toaster! It's at this point, Backrooms Remodeling Co. employees start to converge on O'Brien. His team is told to return to base. They do so, pulling O'Brien away from employee Toaster and confronting him on the way back. Note: look after junior researcher O'Brien's mental state in the future. End log. Time unavailable. Related levels. Once a section of a level is remodeled, it splits off into a level, most commonly a sublayer of its own. How this happens and if this is the intended result are both unknown.